calculated risk.
It's calculated. Trust me, you should have seen her, bro.
All right. Does he know he's the first guest that
Everything else
that
is good.
security guard
Everything's
dealt
doing
with?
alright. Still waiting to go on our dog walk.
Hold on. What was that?
Does he know that he's the first guest that our new security guard had to deal with?
Oh yeah, you're the our new security guard Casey. You were the first celebrity guest he's encountered, and he's just a little damaged now. You know, he just thinks they're all coming and pissing in the parking lot.
Dude, you should have seen the smile on that guy's face when I pulled up. It seems like he was a big fan.
He must have seen your pee pee and fucking laughed.
So he didn't really saw
He
me.
did actually. He told me he did know who you are.
Yeah, well, yeah, once again, dude, it won't happen again, and I apologize.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. There you go. I appreciate that. That's it. No problem.
Alright, any other questions? Want to get look bad or what? Hey, you
Um,
have to be something positive, dude.
listen. Okay, try.
Like, yo, how is yours in relationships now? Oh, it's really great. It's great. After the podcast, we mended the relationship. Since you didn't watch the whole thing, it ended very positively. We shook hands,
Okay.
showed love to each other.
Good.
Something that adults do. Hopefully you and Hassan can do one day.
Oh, bro, you were walking with the fucking. You were literally walking with the sheep. If you were my friend, listen. If you were my friend,
Maybe
if you were my friend, you wouldn't even have had him on. It wouldn't even be a question.
I'm just letting you know, and maybe he fooled me, but it seems like that guy actually,
He did for you.
at this point, maybe not at this point, it's different, but it seemed like he actually genuinely cared or cares about you.
Yeah, he did for you. He's a psychopathic piece of shit that spent the last like year trying to destroy me. And by the way, and just lying, clipping, doing all this ridiculous shit. And um and that's part of his shtick is that he shows up to other people's show and a psychopath who can perform on a high level to charm and trick people. That's what he does. And he's explicitly said it that he does it for the explicit purpose of running normies through a rat into his funnel to radicalize them.
New from Monday Hair Care. Spray your way, no matter your look or vibe. Perfected with our new sleek cold hairspray with 24-hour frizz control. Set and forget for all your curly hair needs. Monday Hair Care. Available now.
Pain hits fast, so get relief fast. Tylenol and Courage Gels.
Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Chucky's spending his Friday lounging on his sofa. That's exactly what you stumbled across.
Well, he didn't get me.
Nah, he did. It sounds like he got you.
Hello, hello, Jessica.
That's okay. I hope it's a good episode. Yeah.
We're all just
They say
hanging
psychopaths are
out.
very charming. It's that thing. Like on the surface, they're very charming.
Yeah, well, I know you think I don't do anything all day, but my cousin just got here, so I'd like to go enjoy that.
What'd you get?
Dude, Papa John's runs my cheat day.
Papa John's. Get in there. You got a pizza for yourself?
No, bro. No, I have two friends here. I got two. Which one was for me?
They have to share one. Hold on, hold on.
Thanks for coming to hang out with us, guys. We were on TikTok live earlier and we were on Instagram live a minute ago. So if any of you are here from there, thank you for following.
I take care of my friends. I get them at least a medium.
Yeah, okay, I bet. I can see what's going on over there.
All right, Steiny. Thanks.
What's going on over there?
All right, enjoy Papa.
Hey, last thing. Tell our boy Love that Brad is refusing to pay based on the circumstances. So unfortunately, I cannot give him $1,000, but we'll figure something out in the future.
I appreciate that, dog.
Not surprising.
We'll solve it.
Yeah, not surprising. All right, take care. Nice to talk. Thanks for answering.
All right, man. Take care. Thanks.
That's Shiny, everybody. Of Nelk fame. A character indeed. Yeah, he's like, oh, I had a song on, just so you know. I was like, okay. What's next? Fucking Kanye West? Yeah, like he wouldn't say no to that. I mean, Howie had Candace Owens on his podcast. So,
Good one.
nobody, I guess nobody cares anymore.
Yeah.
About
And then
anything.
coming out the little special needs.
Okay, listen.
Got you, dude. I think so. Don't you think so?
No, I don't, Howie, and I find the insinuation to be inappropriate.
Very inappropriate. Listen. Our friend, who goes by the name of Typo, who has a rare genetic disorder.
Wait, is this so they're going by a pseudonym? Okay.
No, their real name is Typo.
Do you know the real name, or is it?
I do, but they wanted to stay somewhat low key. But they sent
Yeah, no.
Excuse me.
Absolutely real. It's been verified. So the gist is he's got this one of a kind disease that's being studied all around the world, and he gets to name it. He wanted to consult with us.
They sent me an email
Why?
saying that they're being given an opportunity by the National Institute of Health to name this disorder because it's a previously undiscovered condition. And he said his first instinct was to name it Ligma, but he felt like that was too low energy. And been a fan of the show for years, and I think for like 10 years. He said like pre podcast even.
Amazing.
And wants Ethan in the community's help coming up with what to call this thing.
Can we know a little bit about what the symptoms are?
Well, let's talk to him.
They're,
we're gonna talk-
so yeah, they're calling in.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk to him.
So and they're standing by anytime. So if you're
Bring 'em
ready,
on.
then bring them in. All right, one moment.
Typo.
Typo.
The rare genetic disease haver. Longtime fan. Wants our help.
All right.
Too
You
little,
should be
too
here.
late.
Typo, can you hear us? Hello, hello. Welcome to the show.
Hello, nice to meet you,
Hi.
Typo. Thanks for calling in.
Nice to meet you. So surreal to be here, and thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for calling. Your story is incredible and privilege, it seems like, to get to talk to you about it. So thank you. Let me ask you this. What is the health issue that you're having? Like in a nutshell.
Yeah. So I sent a few images earlier to Dan to be able to kind of further look into this
You
in a
got
little
those?
more specific way. But so the short version of what's happening is kind of one
Yes, Chucky is here live and in front of you guys.
and the doctors looked at my blood and they said, "Oh my God, when's the last
He's
time you
dreaming.
and I said, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, and they were like, this is not good. And this was during COVID, so I ended up getting a full workup in urgent care because they were
Yes, that is H3 in the background. How the heck did you hear that?
They were like, hey, it's not if you have cancer.
Wow, I'm impressed.
You figure out where it started and whether or not we're going to even do anything about this. Within a few weeks after 8 biopsies, pretty invasive surgeries, they had determined that this for sure was not cancer. I had started meeting with infectious disease because my entire immune system was broken, and it turns out I'm aging differently. So Dan has pulled up kind of some of the images that I have here put together, but essentially what's broken are my telomeres are significantly different, and yeah, I age different.
A different being.
Yeah, kind of funny. Actually, I'm a big H3 fan as well, family. Ethan is actually one of the reasons I ended up getting Chucky was because at the time I'm a member and he was talking about how he kind of wanted to get a pig one day. And I've always wanted a pig and I've been thinking about it. And in the members stream, he was talking about getting a pig. And I was like, you know what? That is my sign from the universe that it's time for me to get a pig. And I literally, like, I ended up getting Chucky around that time. Yeah, I love my H3 people. I actually was just wearing Teddy Fresh today.
In hindsight, there's very clear symptoms, but like no one had ever like put this together. One of the things that has been identifiable when I was younger is I have a primary immunodeficiency, which
Let's
means I
go.
have plasma and antibodies from a very large pool of donors to serve as a pseudo immune system. So it was something that
I
was
remember the episode of H3 where they were all talking about their hot takes. And Dan's hot take is that we should not be eating pigs. And I have so desperately wanted to like reach out to them to be like, yes, Dan gets it.
so so here's the big question right now is the way that diseases work is we kind of like classify them into like different categories. So right now, kind of what a lot of the physicians are debating when we look at my body is this a rare kind of
Oh my
autoimmune
gosh,
disease
wait, the one that was just on there today that they were
rapidly?
using as a soundbite? That's amazing.
Question is this a telomere biology disorder, which I find it really funny that the acronym is TBD, and based on the genomic analysis, well, it's
That's
TBD.
crazy. Did you just like post it on Reddit or something?
I assume it. I don't want to make assumptions. TBD on. Yeah, I know what
TBD.
TBD means, but TBD on what?
Wow, that is so cool.
Determined because we don't actually
I like a
know
long time ago, I gave like a $50 dono or $40 to
And then what is
share that I got Chucky because of Ethan, but they have so many fans and stuff that I'm like I'm not even sure that they saw it, but that's okay.
if I understand it
Yeah.
correctly?
I think they look at all of them after the show.
So here's kind of so we know we know about 18 to 20 genetic mutations that are associated with TBD.
Oh, yeah. My gosh, you're like a longtime fan and like a good H3 fan. You're good.
Associated with telomeres, and it's very rare and hard to find people in between.
I've posted stuff on Reddit.
One of the things that
Um,
makes me very
I did
passionate
like a
about
whole
this
photo shoot of Chucky wearing my Teddy Fresh beanies. And because I have like a bunch of Teddy Fresh beanies, and no one on Reddit cared. Like it got no attention. And
we can see it
it
now.
was actually, I did another photo shoot of my animals all wearing my Teddy Fresh beanies, and nobody cared. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm done trying.
Yes, well, kind of. Hold on, we don't actually because there's like a lot of questions that have happened
Thank you for
while
thinking
this
of
has been
us.
occurring. Is like we don't actually understand the mechanisms as to what happened for it to return, and so that's kind of what the question is. Um, so there's yeah, when we look at this right here, so this is a test that's done at Johns Hopkins out in Maryland. I've worked with Johns Hopkins, the National Institute of Health, Mayo Clinic, Baylor, just piles of different research
Maybe
institutions
I should try
to
again.
use blood samples.
Because
And
I,
so
more than anything, I just wanted them to see it because it was at least cute.
this is a test
I'm
that
like, I
looks
don't
at
care if they send me followers, but it would at least just be cute for them to see, especially because Ethan and Ela were talking about getting a pig one day.
on the granulocytes because the granulocytes, mine aren't special.
So
However,
I actually remember like even messaging the pictures over to the Teddy Fresh Instagram, and they like acknowledged it, but they didn't like care. So I was like, okay, I'm trying too hard.
there's a specific note that they couldn't even detect my telomeres. And then on the right, our test is from February of 2025 this year, where my lymphocyte telomere length is now measurable again, which is this is huge. This is how we stop our cells from dying. This is how we stop tissues from scarring over. This is how we are looking at approaching organ regeneration in the future. And this is everything that Brian
Yeah,
talks
I'm like
about
thinking about it. I could probably even, yeah, I have those pictures like on my computer.
Well, that's pretty
Oh,
awesome. I know that
thank you.
very impressive.
That's a really nice compliment because everyone always thinks I'm like a 12-year-old boy, or they think that I'm like a heavy duty cigarette smoker, which I am neither.
there's hundreds of tissues throughout
Pigs are the best. They definitely do not get enough credit at all. They are like the easier version of having a dog. It's like basically owning a really lazy dog who's like independent, but they're like super cuddly and affectionate. And their potty training is so easy. And like, gosh, they're just like, they don't have a ton of vet needs. Like, they're such good pets.
With all the miles I'm putting in every week, the fit experts are knowledgeable about all the latest A6 styles. Pair that with the technology in the perfect fit zone and the 3D foot scan.
That was like part of the whole reason I did this like social media stuff for Chucky was to raise awareness that like pigs are amazing pets. They are such good companions and they're so like in tune with your emotions and like potty training him was just like effortless. Like, and he's so easy. He like wants to go outside and just eat grass for like 5 hours every day. And when he's ready to come in, he like is so cute, but they're so easy. Yeah, I would say that for sure you have to probably own a house because I waited until I bought a house to get a pig and that is a very sad reality is like people always their landlord or like the city will make them get rid of their pig and you have to keep in mind that pigs are like the fourth smartest animal in the world. So when you remove them from their owner, it is like very traumatic for them, more traumatic than a dog. So I tell everybody who's thinking about getting a pig that you better check your zoning laws. You better check with your HOA, your landlord, because if you have to get rid of your pig, that is going to like, that can be very, very damaging to them.
This research network called the Undiagnosed Disease Network. I was flown out to
The other thing is like, I think there was a percentage that like 98% of pigs are rehomed before they're 2 years old. And it's because people are not prepared for them to get big. So I tell everybody, it's like, if you're going to get a pig, then if you have this mindset that they have to be within a certain time, like, or a certain size, then you should not get a pig because if they end up being bigger than you thought and you end up getting rid of them, that's just negligent.
the National Institute of Health one time for a full week for a full inpatient stay.
And like make sure that there's a vet by you because it can be kind of tricky to find vets that do like pet pigs. And you have to be able to like have a yard that they can like dig through the dirt, that you don't care if they like dig up the grass.
Like more than $1 billion. And they're there to hear you talk about the thing that you're an expert on yourself. So it's so kind of one of the things that's so important about my skin out there is they have a national biorepository where they collect RNA and essentially later on they can create induced pluripotent stem cells for other scientists to research.
I don't know Merlin the pig personally, but I do know of him on social media. He's amazing and so adorable.
Skin, is this like an invasive surgery? Like, are they actually cutting like a piece of skin?
I love his coloring. I think he's precious.
No, so it's cutting. Yeah, so
Yes. Where do they cut from?
yeah, so when they collect skin, they do it from the bicep, which makes a lot of sense because like your bicep grows and shrinks from muscle contraction, so the skin is more stretchy there, and they can get a good sample of tissue and it heals well. I have had so many skin samples taken that I can't get tattoos anymore given my health situation. However,
That is such a good idea.
on my bicep.
I don't know. I think that is like a valid point. I just never know. I never really thought about if people would really care to get cameos from Chucky. Cause like, I mean, maybe. I don't know. You're the first person to ever ask that.
Biggest thing that kind of if we were to
That would be cute.
perspective of kind of
I know. I remember Homer the pig. Rest in peace. I know that he was on Cameo, but his owner is so funny and crazy that I am not as funny and I am not as crazy.
starring over with as an interstitial lung disease.
So I don't do the buttons because those buttons become a nightmare. I'm a dog trainer, and all my clients that use those buttons always regret it because the dogs are like constantly slamming on the buttons when they want something. And I have 4 dogs. So if I had 4 dogs and a pig pushing those buttons, I think I'd actually lose my mind. But I did do a game with him. I have a YouTube video and I have a shorter version on Instagram and TikTok of it's like a memory game where you basically um you push a button and then Cheerios come out of a machine and you can spread the button. You can put the button like 100 feet away. And what you basically do is like, I would put the button on one side of the house and Chucky would have to push the button and then run all the way to the other side of my house to actually get the Cheerios. And that was a lot of fun. And it's like amazing. It's like just great exercise. You're a fan. I love it. Yay! That says a lot because I post videos every day. I'm trying to do more on YouTube because I'm like, I'm very behind on YouTube and it's a lot harder to get promoted and stuff on here. So I need to come on here more often. I'm usually on like, I go live on TikTok a lot, but I feel like TikTok is probably on its way out. So, but I don't know. It's like from a content creator point of view, I get paid the best on TikTok.
I directly get to like plant my own seeds of hope, but like there's so much research that I'm so excited about for the entirety of the world that I don't care if I'm here for or not. I went to school to study science. I chose a career in science. This is a
I think he's adorable too. I really like this little like neck pouch that he's got.
scientific discovery. This is
You're so jiggly. You're so jiggly.
Yeah. Listen, the whole species owes you a debt of gratitude.
This is basically what it's like to own a pig. They eat grass and they do outside stuff and then they come in and they sleep.
A lot of invasive tests and procedures that would be extremely uncomfortable, to put it mildly, for anybody else. Like, you do not have to be doing that.
That's true, and that's kind of so I've developed a bit of a
He's super chill. I mean, not like this guy who's like up and around all day long. He is like the only time that he is like flying out of bed to like wake up is when he wants breakfast or when he wants dinner. So, as long as he's had breakfast and dinner and he has had time outside, he just comes inside. He'll like walk around. Occasionally, he'll like grab a toy and like chew on it for a second. But then, after like 5 minutes of walking around, he just finds somewhere to get comfortable. So, and even at like a lot of times, he'll even put himself in his crate to be like, "Good night, I'm done with you." But I've heard of like, man, Homer the pig, he freaking slept like all day. Like I remember there was a video of her coming home from the farmer's market at like noon and he still didn't even wake up yet. So Chucky is like, he is a morning guy. He really likes to wake up early. I took a lot of training too, because for the first like year, he would try and wake me up at like 5 in the morning and he would have like a complete meltdown, hissy fit if I was not up. But so much of owning a pig is being more stubborn than they are, because now he'll sleep until 8. And I'm hoping to even push that a little bit longer because I'm not a morning person.
Get by, like, what's your financial situation? Because it sounds like, I don't know, are you working? It seems like you probably wouldn't be working.
No, so I'm not working, and largely I get multiple IV treatments a month. That sometimes they're no problem, other times it kicks my butt. So when I was working, I had a pretty good job after college, and I've been able to. Short-term and long-term disability is a very interesting system. It's one of the most weird and corrupt things that I've had the privilege of being exposed to. However, I have successfully won in the long-term disability claims against the insurance plan that I have. So that's kind of what keeps me afloat, as well as like with
I think I'm going to go grab him a green bean.
what was going to happen
You're
during
going to see him just
some of that, you know, my parents, because
come to life when he sees that one green bean.
control over the things that are happening.
Hi, Lane. Looking beautiful. Nope, you gotta wait. And this is Babu. Hello, Baba. Good boy. No, you stay there. Chucky probably already knows that I'm coming with this green bean.
That's
Hi.
the normal life, the normal day to day is. And then the other thing that really, the thing that tipped me off to be able to go to the hospital originally was that as this cat was 100.
This right here. It's what makes him famous.
Yeah, by the time I got admitted, I walked into the emergency room with a 105.7 fever.
Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds really tough. Like for a whole month.
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. No matter your industry, Granger's here for you with professional grade supplies.
Oh, I could listen to him eat like all day. I love the way he like smacks his lips.
Not that bad.
Sounds like you've adapted to. You're basically like warm-blooded reptile at this point. Do you join us? Yeah, go ahead.
Chuck, you say hi? Oh my.
Is that part of it?
You say hello?
So I do avoid
You're so tired.
the reason that I
No noises or anything.
the regular every few week infusion of
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What do you do? Are you a gamer? What do we do all day?
Yeah.
What do we do to pass the time?
He always makes me sleepy. It's like when he's like cuddly and lazy, it makes me lazy.
started reviewing the research programs that I do online.
All right, Chuck.
I have a large
Well, we are going to head out of here, I think, because we were already live on TikTok and then we were live on Instagram and then we finished here. But I am going to try and do a better job of going live on YouTube and posting videos. We're almost at 100,000 followers on Instagram. So I'm going to do some sort of like celebration video where I'm going to make him a dessert out of the mini pig cookbook. So hopefully we get there this weekend because I'm going to buy everything this weekend. Thanks for being such a baller fan. I love that so much. I hope that I see you around on here or anywhere else. And you have a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you guys later. Family.